Hello, today I'm going to be showing you my process of making resin miniatures using my 3D printer. So to start, you're going to want to find whichever model you're wanting to use and download it at whatever scale and whatever file type. Once you have your model, you're going to want to open your slicing software. I like Chi2Box. After that, if you're first time opening it, it's going to have you select whichever printer you use, so you can see whichever brand. I have the Phrozen Sonic Mini 8KS. And then it's also going to have you select an option for whichever type of resin, and you can also go in and change any custom settings that may be different on your bottle if it's not on here. Once you have all of that set up, you're going to want to go ahead and drag and drop your file that you just downloaded on here. It's more just so preference on whether you want to use the ones with the base or not. And after you have them on here, you're going to want to go ahead and rotate them, and I typically just add auto supports as I find that to be the easiest way to incorporate that. And you can add as many models as you want on here as long as they stay within the boundaries of the plate. Once you're happy with your models that you have set up, you're going to go ahead and hit export, and then you want to slice or slice and save. If you click slice and save, it's just going to have you name it, and then you'll save that wherever, and you're going to want to put that on your USB flash drive to plug into your printer. Once you're ready to print, you're going to need the safety equipment, including gloves, a mask, and goggles. Anytime you're handling this resin, you're going to want to wear gloves and the mask, as this is toxic stuff. Typically before a print, you're just going to want to mix your resin around to make sure everything is good there and nothing gets stuck. I should also mention that when you set up your 3D printer, you are also going to have to balance it, which should be included in the setup instructions. Once you're ready to print, you're going to turn on the printer and go ahead and plug in the drive, and then you're going to select print and select whatever file it is that you're trying to print. After that starts, I would say it usually takes anywhere around 4 to 6 hours to print. While that's going, you should be able to check up on it and see that your stuff is starting to form in there. After it is completely done, you're going to want to unscrew the base plate and slide that off. Once that is done, we're going to go ahead and scrape our models into a bowl of 90 to 99% isopropyl alcohol, where that will start to clean them. I like to have 2 or 3 different bowls ready of this isopropyl alcohol to put them through different cycles to make sure they get clean. After they've gone through being washed in the separate bowls of alcohol, I will put them in the washer, which basically just bubbles it around and makes sure they get really clean in the end. After they finish in that process, I will set them on a paper towel to dry for a couple of minutes. And at this point, I also start to remove some of the initial support layers. After we've let those dry for a couple of minutes, we're going to put those in our curing station to really solidify that resin and make them safe to handle. After those are finished, I like to leave them sitting in front of a fan overnight just to get rid of any extra smells or anything like that. Then whenever you're ready, you can prime them with your black paint and add some white highlights if you'd like, and you should get something like this.